Connection successful. Should be coming back in a second.
Okay. Yeah, I already sent them a message in the stream chat.
I'm just pissed I'm gonna have to download it in like 3 copies now and fucking upload all 3 to fucking YouTube because it's all broken because Cox Cable sucks cocks. I hate him. I hate him.
Just get an editing software. Send that shit to me. I'll fucking edit it.
Oh, let me just send you 7 fucking gigabytes. Let me do that for you.
Do it.
Do it.
No balls.
You won't.
Dropbox
no balls.
that shit.
Cox
I'll
Cable's
fucking
gonna
take
get all
it.
pissed.
No ball.
They're gonna be like, "Wow, this guy's trying to do something." No internet. They bully me. It's racism, is what it is.
Oh,
it's
we're
fucking,
back.
I know it's fucked up. I don't like them.
Back.
It's some kind of ism. I don't know what it is, but Cox Cable does not like me. It's a kind of ism. My beard connects. That could be what it is. I don't know.
It's capitalism.
I got pretty hair. Yeah, capitalism. That's an ism. That's definitely what it is.
One of the isms.
It's one of the big isms.
Okay. Okay, bro. Okay.
Anyways. My question is, what are you all doing? Okay, so we had the teleport. We had the second teleport. And we have Pep flying. I'm gonna be kind and say Pep grabs Omen, and for the sake of the argument, Omen will grab both dogs, the sand puppy and the wolf. Well, we'll say for the sake of the argument that the puppy can become Korik for like he's got it in his little fucking pouch thing, so he can grab the dog and the dog will go with him. But Pep will have to carry. Pep will have to carry Omen and the sand puppy if that's what's happening.
Yeah, I have a thing.
Omen can't do fucking Dimension Door?
I don't think he has Dimension Door.
No.
He has, I'm pretty sure he has Misty Step. I don't think he has Dimension.
No. Because I didn't take Gisborne. I left Gisborne back. So Gisborne's going to latch onto Omen's leg. And I can cast Dimension Door from my familiar.
Okay, so what you're saying is Gisborne maybe
is basically going to open a door.
I hear.
Going to tell Omen to go.
I hear what you're saying, but I in my head I see Gisborne climbing up Omen's leg like a chihuahua and humping it a little bit.
Yes.
And somehow fucks a hole in the space-time continuum, and then reappears 150 feet on the other side of the chasm.
I imagined it, but honestly, I like it.
How did you imagine it? That's my question.
Well, basically, so he's a pangolin, so since he can cast, he's gonna start climbing up Omen's clothes.
Yeah.
And like right as he's like right here, like cat climbing, like claws and everything into Omen.
They got little claws.
The back of his shell's gonna open up. And basically that blue flame that emits whenever he forges things inside him is gonna come out, and it's gonna create a door behind him. And basically Omen, he's basically gonna be like start pointing towards the door. And Omen should be smart enough at this point to see, hey, door, go through it.
He's still in his kind of frightened state, like his kind of battle shock he's been through, battle, whatever the fuck you call it. He's a little bit shocked. But he will continue through just for the sake of the story. He jumps through the door and ends up on the other side.
And that is my spell slots, people.
Somebody needs to roll in the wild magic table into 100.
That's my spell slots, people.
We will say, for the sake of expediency, so we can go take our break, that you guys rush to the closest outing. And by the way, as you cross, not long after, like seconds, you start to see them pile out of that door, little brain dogs, and they pile out, and then other ones run into them, and they begin to just plummet over the side of the hill. They are just funneling out of that hole, and it's 30, 50, 100 of them plummet to their deaths below, and they burn into cinders and ash, I guess is what it would burn into when it hits. But for the sake of expediency, you guys begin your journey outwards. Try and find an outer part of the dome because you're back where you separated yourself from the castle. You're across the moat, effectively, is what it was functioning as. And we will say, for the sake of expediency, can I have one of you roll me a survival check, please? Don't care who.
Anybody want to do it?
Nope.
I saw it though, Pep.
Oh.
Well.
Nat 1.
Okay. You immediately spot an exit.
Oh, awesome. Is it the one that I already went to that has the big?
Nope.
black
This
fucking
is
tube
this is
thing in
a
it?
this is a ground level exit.
That doesn't make any sense since we're under the ground.
Doesn't have to.
There's a dome area above you in this cavern, right? Where that dome meets the ground would be a ground level exit.
Talking
Not
about
not
ground
surface level, ground
Yeah.
level.
Okay.
So Pep immediately guides you all to the ground level exit. He did. My man is convinced.
He knows it.
He's convinced
knows
that is the way
Yeah,
out.
man, I've been here before. I know my way around.
You probably
this place.
passed by this one earlier, and it's kind of crazy how you didn't go up this one before. You know what I mean? It's down low. It's easy for everybody else to get to. You don't have to carry anybody. It's kind of a cheesed exit. You know, you might as well take it.
Omen, because he's not here, but would he? We've been looking to him for the out. As him, would he know differently? My
You
only
want to
caveat.
roll?
Yes, but I don't know his stat. Whatever he'd need to roll for remembering.
I want to say history, but I also think there's a better stat for this, and I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. Can you think of anything here?
History.
Wisdom? No, it's intelligence.
I mean, I think it would be. Yeah, I was saying it'd have to be a history check.
Intelligence. Right? Yeah, history have to be.
All right, roll him a history check. It is a +12 actually.
Oh God.
Ooh.
I don't have nothing like that. I'm just gonna roll a flat d20. 3 plus 12, so 15.
15. Okay. With the 15, he's gonna tell you that the extent of his memory ends with him teleporting out of the room. He doesn't know. He doesn't know any particular way out.
Okay.
Yeah. With a 15, he's not sure about the way that you're currently heading. Now, do you all begin to take this seemingly easy way path up?
I mean, it seems too
I
easy.
do.
Can we check? I know Pep's
You
probably
can
going
try.
For it, going for it.
Pep is convinced, and here's what I'll do. If you want to roll to try and discern it, you can make me a perception check, but it's going to be a disadvantage because Pep is so convinced this is a go.
Okay.
Pep is purely convinced that this is.
I just
way
wanted
out.
to see. Yeah, it's a 6 now.
Try.
Pretty sure we're
Are
good.
we fucked?
Can I
We
try
fucked.
to ask my sword what he thinks? Because it can see farther than I can right now.
It can see 60 feet.
Yep, and I can only see 30 off of torchlight. But that's what I'm gonna do.
You can try.
Is attempt to commune to my sword.
What
Like
do you?
to argue,
what
I
are you
have
asking?
devil sight.
Yeah.
Can I please make a perception check as well? I will take disadvantage.
Sure, you can make it too.
Okay.
Ask your sword.
This feels easier than anything we've had so far. Even getting down here was not as easy as this exit. What is your opinion on this?
Make me a wisdom check. What'd you get?
13.
13. With the 13, it feels a little easy, but honestly, easy is kind of what you need right now. Not you specifically,
You're right.
but easy is what everyone around you looks like they need right now. That's what I want to say.
You're right. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I mean, you're covered in brain dog viscera. Everybody else is covered in illithid viscera.
Yeah, let's not add sweat to that. Let's take the easy path. You're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
sorry,
everyone a cup of water with create water.
I'm sorry I ever doubted
Well, we're all
you.
taking our time here. Might as well, right?
I rolled
Yeah.
a 5, by the way.
You rolled a 5. Okay. Your
Yes,
sword.
create water.
Your sword is gonna, for the first time, speak to you and say something other than the word hunger and more. It is going to, in its very raspy, sinister voice, which unfortunately I can't do because Discord won't register me speaking in the
Your
voice.
raspy.
It does. It just immediately stops recording as soon as I fucking hit the raspy. Even if I turn off sound suppression, it won't register. I've tried this shit. I sat here in a Discord call by myself and tried this shit. It will not work. And even if I'm like really projecting it, it still will not fucking see. It just doesn't hear me talking. So in the deepest, raspiest, sinister, almost ethereal voice that you can hear, you could imagine him saying to you, ooh, hang on. No, I wrote something down for this. Hang on. Wait. I need to, hold on. I did.
Keep planning for this.
I did. I planned for something.
For once.
And I actually went into what he planned for.
You're going to eventually. It is going to speak to you only in your head. And by the way, you had to verbally speak these words out loud. So all of you heard him speak.
Mm-hmm.
In your head, you hear, "This battle is over. Maybe take the win where you can get it." It's urging or ushering you to take the win.
Just shrug it off and
Take the
go
win.
then.
Taking the path.
It's a very awkward, by the way. Okay, yeah, thanks. Because it replied to me with anything besides hunger and more.
Mm-hmm. It's the first time you've ever heard it say anything other than the word hunger and the word more.
And every time it talks, it scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, because it sounds like it's right here.
Yeah, and I also now know it's a god.
It's something.
So, I'll say that too. I'm like, hey, the god dude said take the win. So, let's go.
The who?
The what now?
You guys were there for the conversation with
Bahamut.
Yeah, no. But when did you talk to
when
did you talk to Bahamut again? Who exactly are you talking to? Are you hearing voices now? That's
Are
my
you a
thing.
cleric like me?
No, so okay. Quick background story while we're running. The sword, it's the form of a god. Bahamut talked to it while we were in his house.
You all begin to run. Yeah.
I got an 87 on the water thing.
Hold on.
And over here
He's getting
still
excited for
casting
the-
wild magic.
This man is trying to get you your 100, bud.
Success, but
Hell yeah, everyone has a cup of water.
you also cast fly on a random creature. So roll me a d6.
Can I choose?
Random. It says random.
Random.
Roll a d6.
Random.
Yeah, I know what random means.
The
One.
rock puppy.
Okay, so Korik just begins to float and can now fly.
Cool.
Last for an hour, I think. Fly does.
Oh, something like that. It's also a concentration, so.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
I suppose you could drop concentration on if you wanted to, but
I'm not.
nothing really urging you to. Your concentration spell expires as soon as you put the chest in the bag of holding. The concentration ceases to exist. But if you didn't, the chest immediately becomes its full size again.
He's running.
It just falls out of my hand.
Yeah, it would just
Falling
expand
off
bigger
of
than
it.
his hand could hold because he was like, we talked about how he was holding it from the top like this,
How do
so
you-
it would
how do you
immediately
hold
just
it?
grow.
He put it in his bag, though.
No,
No,
he
he's
said
holding it.
he
We talked
carried
about
it and
that.
carried you.
Oh, so
Um,
it's not.
It is now the full size chest again.
Yeah. Why didn't you put it in the bag?
Does anybody grab it?
Because we talked about that because it was going to go back to full size
Where
the
do you
second
leave
I
it?
put it back in the bag.
Yeah, and you can just take it out the bag.
Yeah.
It stays in the bag.
The hole on
carried a
top is 2 feet.
full-size-
That may be what they're thinking, but I would allow the chest to come in and out. It's fine.
Okay, because I was thinking because it would have been too big to come out of the hole in the top of the bag.
If you
We wouldn't
opened
be able
it,
to get it
if
back.
you
Well-
opened it like Broadway, like that, yeah, it wouldn't come out like this. But if you put it in like this, it would come in and out like this.
Well, not even that.
Nope.
I could just go into the bag, cast reduce
But as
on
soon
it.
as you removed it out of the plane, it is the issue, though. Is what we're saying. But no, it's fine.
Right. Once it enters a different plane, it would become its normal size again, and then once it exited, it would also become its normal size again. Because it's
Overly
plane
worried about
shifting.
this chest.
Who's picking up the chest? Are you picking it up or are you leaving it? That's the question.
I'm picking the fuck back up.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check.
I said I'm not.
Oh, I thought you said are. Okay, so
No.
Okay.
Augustus will
The-
try and pick it up. It's
okay,
fine.
roll me an athletics check.
16.
Okay, it was 16. Yeah, you can pick it up. As the chest just thuds to the floor, out of Vincent's hand, he kind of looks back as Augustus just kind of scoops it up and begins to fucking football carry this large chest. As you're all barreling down this tunnel, by the way, full tilt. Everybody's doing everything they got to sprint out of here, and you do end up. You find yourself climbing, but it's like a gradual slope, and then it begins to do some spiraling, and you find your way after probably an hour of walking. Your arms shrink back to the normal size. You become your normal size. The fly wears off of Korik, who was probably enjoying himself because he wouldn't have to touch the ground for a while. He was probably like bopping people on the head just because he could, and be like, "No, it's that guy. I can't fly." You guys do manage to find your way to the top, and it is incredibly cold. And you are standing at the edge of a cave. You can hear the wind rushing around you. Rushing around the edge of the cave, I guess. It would be rushing into the cave as well. And it is bone-chillingly cold. And you were climbing for hours in this spiral to try and find a way up. We'll say 2. That way you got a good average number, good round number. We'll say that most of your vision is obscured as it's a tunnel and you're looking out into the light, so it's like bright light shining into the tunnel. You can't really focus your eyes out of it until you step out of the tunnel or the cave. But I'll tell you what you see when we come back. Yeah?
Yes.
For anybody who's here, we take a 15-minute break in the middle of the session. It's 11:30, so it's about that time. We'll be back in 15 minutes. I'm going to put us on the BRB screen. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. Somebody will be here and they can answer it to the best of their ability. I need to run the restroom. I'll answer any that I can when I come back. But that being said, we'll see you in just a few minutes. Thanks for hanging out with us. Also, somebody please thank Nerds Retreat for stuff.
Thank him. Thank you very much.
When it happened,
I was on that shit.
Yeah, she messages it in the fucking chat.
But thank you again, nerds, for the sub and the follow.
nerds.
Yeah, nerd.
Yeah. I'm watching you, bro. Keeping my eye on the chat.
Exactly.
Not appreciating the lackluster response to the great return of the best character ever.
We have not got.
I can't
time.
respond to it.
You
'cause I
guys are
don't know.
hurting. You're hurting my feelings.
I did respond, but my internet fucking broke and no one heard
Did
me.
you?
So
Did
I
you
said,
really?
"How are you here?" Or how are you people here?" Or some shit like that.
Oh,
Because you're from the Feywilds and I am too. So.
right.
And then by the time I got back, everyone was talking about some different shit. I'm like, okay, whatever.
And his internet did break.
No,
be
Ben
fair.
was over there like shaking his head. You're over there just fucking dead ass quiet, and I'm like, oh. I was excited. I was happy about it. But I guess I'm
It's-
alone.
Yeah, if it was
No.
either Hikaru or Yornir, probably would have said some shit, but
Yornir definitely.
I definitely
Hikaru.
expected a little bit more of an excitement. It was a little lackluster in my opinion as well.
My feelings are hurt, to be
I
honest.
understand. I understand.
well, if my internet didn't fuck out, you would have got a response, but it didn't carry.
Dead quiet, and I was like, oh. So you don't like Thimble?
Love them.
I was
Clearly
confused for a
not!
second. I thought it was a goblin. Like, what was that? A goblin fucking piece in the game?
No, it was a satyr, but that
The
wasn't.
satyr.
That's not Thimble's old
Look.
mini.
Oh, okay. I saw it. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like some druid gonna kill us?
Gonna kill us. I am surprised she came in the way she did, but like other than that, I am happy to see Thimble back.
Hey, I'm not saying anything, but Silver and Thimble haven't been in the same room before. I think it's the same person.
I think it's the same person. I'm not saying anything, but I think Thimble has a secret identity named Silver.
As Silver?
Are you also a monk as well as a bardlock?
Half
Are you?
elven monk by chance?
Yeah.
Wait, what did I say?
Just a regular monk.
Oh, yeah.
The elven
elven.
part is important.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
important.
yeah.
That's her entire identity.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's 11:30.
It is 11:30.
I'll learn about Silver's husband wherever he is.
I do need to ask that now. I want to know who she was married to.
I want to know how you got Thimble back. You bought him a pub sub?
Yes.
Subs.
She bribed him.
I bought him 6 of them.
Listen, I try to bribe him, but he's like, yeah, do it, and then fucking...
You have to do
Out
it.
of him, and he gave me my character back.
Yeah, I want Yornir back. I made him in Baldur's Gate 3 with the fucking, that one backstory that allows
The
you to
dark
do...
one.
Yeah.
The dark one.
I felt like it fit.
Mm.
The one where
For
he's like super...
Yornir.
No, but he's like super nice, but he's trying to not be mean, but he...
Oh,
He
I
can't
mean,
help
fair.
it.
Yeah.
No,
You
yeah.
can go either way with it. Yeah, you can go either way with it.
I mean, I was gonna do that for like I made my previous character that I had in one of the other
Garnigan,
thing,
yeah.
yeah, Garnigan. But the thing was like the oath that I had for the character made him like a super fucking nice person for some reason about nature. And I'm like, okay, no, I'm good.
You can get Oathbreaker.
I could, but my character wasn't that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's less nice.
That's true. Or Oath of Vengeance or some shit. I don't know.
But we talked about that with was it Aegis? Was a paladin?
No. It was the Lion Man and the Owner.
Yeah, that's right. It was Chroma. So it's one thing I talked about with him. To be an Oathbreaker, you have to make the oath and then break the oath. That's the whole point of the character is you swore an oath to a god and then broke from them. And then maybe another god liked that you broke from them. You know, they could be jealous, whatever it is, that whatever their driving factor is, liked what it is, and then basically like adopted you, and you got their evil powers. Lets you turn undead and all kinds of shit.
Anyway, and I couldn't pick a deity with a fucking paladin, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah. You don't pick one in Baldur's Gate, unfortunately.
You do with a cleric, which is...
It's because they derive directly. Paladins are oath-driven, so they don't have to be godly. Clerics, however, are direct god chosen.
Oh.
That's why.
Well, I did make Yornir, and I'm liking the way that I'm playing. Because Tyr's in it. So I'm like, yeah fuck it. And I have that whole thing with the fucking false tier paladin people.
Yeah, you get a tier weapon from it too.
Oh yeah, you get Shield of Faith.
Tears. You get the Shield of Faith, but you get Tears Judgment or whatever, something like that.
Sword of Justice.
Yeah, that.
Dude, I'm like, dude, I'm...
Odin, would you like a Cheeto? Would you like a Cheeto, mister? Come here.
Give that boy a
Sit,
Cheeto.
touch, paw. Other paw. Good boy.
Damn right, you give that boy a Cheeto.
You did some good tricks, so you can have 2 Cheetos because you did very good on your tricks.
There you go. Good job,
He's a
nerd.
good boy.
Tell her.
The
Your
boy
needs
gets a Cheeto. Back on the bed. Lay down, my love. Good boy.
Look at the little recipe I just sent you. Holy shit. Yes. So listen. We stand giving that dog treats. She,
Absolutely.
on the other hand, does not. And we urge her to do it as much as possible. Because he's a good boy. Like, he's just chilling. You know, he ain't doing nothing back there. He licking his lips. That's all he's doing. He just wants a Cheeto. He deserves a Cheeto. That's all we're saying. He's a good dog.
He's a good boy.
Also, I think maybe, I don't know if they can eat it. If they can eat cheese, maybe crush up a little bit of the Cheeto and give it to the hedgehog. Maybe they'll like that. I don't know. I would look and see if they can have cheese.
Diet.
No, they can't have cheese?
Very
Okay.
low-fat diets or they get sick.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. So that's important to know. But the dog doesn't matter. You can give that man a Cheeto.
Oak gets fucking mealworms all the time, though.
That's fair.
Like the high-protein mealworms, she gets those all the time. She gets
those are
spoiled.
treats for hedgehogs.
She fucking loves her mealworms.
You know, it makes sense that they would eat worms, but I just never thought about it.
Yeah.
I hadn't really considered.
Yeah, that just reminds me of Ben 10.
I've had to feed them. And sugar gliders. Sugar gliders fucking are mean.
They're cute, though.
They're cute, but they're fucking mean.
I didn't know pumpkins were toxic to hedgehogs. Good thing I never gave my hedgehog pumpkin.
Silly hedgehogs.
Troublemakers. But they are just too freaking cute.
They got all the attitude in the world.
They
no
really
reason
do.
for it.
Poke is just so spiky all the time, and I just want to love her.
Library, we need to check. Oh shit, they put an official mod repository now for the thing. That's a new update.
Oh shit.
I just need characters though? Library? Open library. So if you click on open library, you can go over to like create things, community mods for this.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Alright, so we got this. This. Player permission. This. We got Schumann. Somebody's got to grab Omen. I'm not gonna pull the brain dog or the fucking sand puppy out. So who's gonna take care of Omen's character? I'll skip Dab. Fuck it.
Do we still need Tailspire?
Yes.
Okay.
I built a continuation. To Ben. I just didn't add your characters in yet.
Exciting.
Elf.
I gotta open Tailspire back up, so.
Yeah, you probably should. That's gotta be his. I don't know. Okay, that's there, that's there. That's there, that's there. It's totally fine. Okay, there's that. Or
Why my dog looks like he did something he's not supposed to. Look at his face. He looks like he's guilty of something.
you look guilty. The most
Being
innocent dog
an
ever.
adorable boy.
He looks
That's what he's
guilty.
guilty of.
Odin, what did you do?
Odin, you're an adorable boy.
What did
You
you
don't
do?
let her tell her nothing.
Why
Don't
do you
you
look
don't
so
you let her
guilty?
bully you like that.
Why do
Yeah.
you look so stressed?
Should you let her talk to you like that,
What
Odin?
did you do, Bubs?
Should you let her talk to you like that?
I think he deserves a Cheeto. Look at him.
Look at him. He's a good boy.
I was gonna make one of my Sonic Ocean waters, but it's alcoholic. But I found out that I'm here, so
Sweet boy. You are a
which
sweet
means I
baby.
can't make it.
Little man.
You guys ready? What am I doing? What?
I'm waiting on GM.
Yeah, I haven't pulled anybody yet.
We're all waiting on GM.
I'm
We're
aware.
all
I haven't
waiting
pulled
on
anybody
the
yet.
G-
We are all waiting on the GM. He needs to get his shit together.
Put
Like
it
you'd
all
be
in a
prepared.
bag and keep it together.
Put the money in the bag.
Put the money.
Okay, it's close enough, right? Everybody's back, right? Lee, you back?
Maybe not.
Oops, maybe Lee needs 2 minutes.
He sure does.
Sometimes we be needing 2
Exactly,
minutes.
nerds. We are waiting on the GM.
Yep.
Dragging us down, man.
Yes, we are waiting on the
We're
GM.
trying to run a nice little friggin' D&D stream, and you are dragging us
Listen,
down.
that's what I'm here
my
for, isn't it?
guy. Sure is.
But you know, I also guide you up or something every now and then. Maybe.
Every now and then.
Maybe.
Occasionally.
Gotta come up with more phrases for the sword. Gotta struggle for it. Okay, get out of that. Put that up in case he's gonna cast anything, and we will pull up. Game. Perfect. Alright, it's about that time. Lee, you back yet?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we are back to the players. Alright, and then we are going to fetch all players. Alright. As you exit the cave, first thing you see, your eyes begin to adjust, is a stone call it cathedral of sorts, I guess is what you could call it. Pillars supporting a large, truncated roof. And then not far from it, a massive cliff. I don't know how far down it goes. The air is freezing. All of you are instantly cold. Who has the well? I don't think any of you have the ability to not be cold. But everybody's fucking cold. It's chilly. It's a little windy out this motherfucker. It's like 8 degrees. Ice and snow piled up everywhere. And we will say that the edge does look a little unstable at first glance. Did I do anything?
And I going to let's see, probably move up towards start heading up towards the cathedral, whatever it is.
I just realized I forgot to put your character down. It's my bad.
Yeah,
Out
there's
there,
no way
you-
to go but forward, so.
Yeah.
Permission. There you go.
Thank you.
I think I
He's
gave
gonna
you.
start.
Yeah, I gave
Should give
you
me Omen as well.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna start heading towards the cathedral.
As you guys all begin to head that direction, you notice that this, like I said, the stone is incredibly frozen over. The snow is built up. As you step into some pads of snow, your foot will plunge a foot down. It'll kind of catch you off guard a little bit. It doesn't hurt anybody, but it is a little scary in the endeavor of walking forward step by step and not knowing if there's ground beneath you. But you do manage to make it to that cathedral that's made of blackened stone. And you notice that there was a statue in it, but it is so worn and abused and eroded from the wind that it is indiscernible who the statue is of. There is a path behind it. If you continue around, grab your character, you can see around here. You can continue on through a path. It's almost as if this was the entrance to a cathedral, maybe. But it is a guided path that you can begin to journey around.
Is there enough like shelter in here, like a hallway, or is it just all pole vaults?
There is a roof above, but there's no hallway. I was trying to say you're looking for cover in all directions. It is open, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering.
And as you move to, let me off this building real quick. As you move to the edge right here, you notice that this wall in front of you looks fairly climbable. It's got plenty of handholds and is perfectly scalable. Also, you have a little strong guy who flies.
I'll fly each one of them up.
Yeah. You just gotta let go of your minis. You can drag them up. What's we got here? That one. I hate that it adjusts the roof every time I pick somebody up. There you go. Is it everybody, right? It's everybody? Missing one. Oh, missing Cork. There you go. Cut down a little bit on the roof. You know, before we go, let me back up so I can kind of show everybody this fucking... Anybody who's watching the stream, they can kind of see how big the shit is that I made. Okay, so again, you have a little bit of scalable rock in front of you. If you just grab your mini and you hit control and push the mouse forward, you'll go up and down, just for future reference. You can drag your mini up like that.
Gotcha.
So snap your cord. He's sitting right there right now. Oh, you got him? Okay. It's like, what was happening here? Because we're fighting over him. And as you meet another stairwell made of the same blackened stone as the cathedral you just passed. As you progress forward, you notice that there is a stairwell, like I said, and it has a small gap in the stairwell, like it's collapsed out a little bit. And you notice that if you peer over the edge, the stairwell is supported by massive pillars beneath it. And you can see that the parts that have collapsed, the pillars are in disarray of some kind. They're collapsed over in one direction or another. They just, like, beneath you lies this heavy fog cloud. If you peer over the edge, heavy fog cloud, very thick, and you can see very lightly, like, the shadow of it kind of jutting up through. You may be able to tell a little more if you were to toss a torch over the edge or do something with sound. You could push it out of the way with a gust of wind, something like that. You may be able to see a little lower, but currently what you can see is just a heavy fog cloud beneath you.
Gotcha.
And the path guides you on.
You pushing forward this way more so of a trudge than anything else, though.
Okay.
Trying to jump over the gaps and
Somebody fall.
get through. Maybe.
Hang on, wait. Gorg, hang on. Let me grab it. Okay. All right, let go of him.
Who? I didn't draw.
That was me.
Oh, it was Ben.
It was me
Okay,
who
sorry.
fell.
I just saw the
Yeah.
yeah. So I just saw it. Yeah. So if you just grab him and
Saw
go.
the hood.
Yeah, I just saw the hood. If you just go one step at a time, it'll help you out.
Yeah, that's what made me fall.
Well, yeah, when you get to the edge, yeah, there's holes.
Yeah.
There's gonna be another one as you coming up. You head into a little more of a natural mountain pass. So you guys can come up a little further. You can come up to the little crevasse, whatever you want to call it here. And there is another gap to jump across to. So I'll grab Ben's mini real quick. Go over Ben. Everybody managed to jump across. So all of you have high enough strength. Everybody has a rope you can throw to somebody else. It's no problem. And it is daylight up here, so you don't need your torches on. But just for the sake of finding your minis, I'll put everybody's torches on. Torch, and then I think that's everybody, right?
Down view sometimes.
If you double right-click your mini, and then you scroll in all the way, you can kind of get a better view. If you scroll straight out from them, like if you right-click your mini, it locks your mini as your point of view, and then you can scroll in, scroll out. Once you scroll out, you have a much better view. And then you can center-click mouse and rotate if you'd like to go straight down. You can get a top-down view
that's
from above as
easier.
well.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I like to keep it in a little bit of a the Diablo Baldur's Gate askew third person point of view.
It
That way,
askew, but I was all the way to the side and it was bothering.
Right. So you guys make your jumps across. You throw a rope at whoever can't make it. Okay. Let me let's place a marker right here and summon all characters real quick. And then I got Pep. I'll bring it back over here. And then let me double check them. Permissions stayed with you. I don't know why they wouldn't. Yeah, okay, they did. And you guys can continue on. Though in front of you, I'll tell you, does look it's skinny. Only one person could travel this at a time. But it is a natural bridge that seems to cross, and it does seem to have some crumbled points. But Pep can fly across it. Hold on, before you all cross, hang on. You need to decide who's going first, and then we're gonna have you do some checks on the way across.
I'll go first.
Well, yeah, you don't touch the ground.
Yeah.
I'll carry someone over.
Old man.
Very Omen.
Yeah.
I carry Omen over.
All right.
Omen.
Everybody knows. Take Omen.
All right, Omen's across. Okay, so next, let me have whoever's going first make me a. Let me do a dex check. It's icy surface. The rock is kind of crumbly. It's very soft.
Just straight dexterity.
Straight dexterity check.
I'll stay in the middle in the sky just in case someone falls.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Augustus is gonna go
Natural
first.
20 for a 25.
Yeah.
You prance across like it's no trouble at all.
Augustus got a 17.
17's plenty good. You managed to cross. Even in your big, kind of large size, you managed to cross effectively without taking an incredible risk while doing it. Cork's fine.
Sorry,
18, right across.
Did you say dex check or
Yeah.
saving throw?
Straight check.
Check.
Just a dex check.
Check.
Is it a 1?
How bad was it?
Is it a 1?
Whole
Looks like a 1.
sick. Is it not?
I can't see it.
My mic is broken, I swear.
I hear you now.
It's a 6. It's
Total?
A 6.
Okay, and it was not a natural 1.
It was not a natural
Okay,
1.
perfect.
It's a 6.
As the hooved thimble begins to cross, one of her large, well, not large, I suppose, but hooves. They're
Only Hub's picture opportunity.
she's built like a satyr. I don't know what to tell you.
She is a satyr.
She has hooves. Little hooves.
Cloven hooves.
Right. As she begins to step her way across, the ice is a little slippery. I do believe she's had this exact same problem before.
She sure did.
She stepped on an icy surface and went. One of those in my head. I like to think of one of those like almost Looney Tunes scenarios where it's got the little whistly noises, like as its feet are fucking sliding all over the place. It's really not going well for her. But we'll say, for the sake of me being a kind person, Pep manages to reach out and kind of stabilize her and like push her across. She doesn't take another step, but he like skids her across like she's on ice skates.
I feel like people should get advantage because I am literally there as a safety rope.
You're a safety throw is what you are. That's why you were there and you can fly. That's why I'm saying she gets to successfully cross even with a 6.
Oh, okay.
You were the saving throw. You didn't need to make one because you could fly. Were you standing there? You would have had to make a saving throw to try and catch her. But you could literally just reach out and grab her because you can just fly right to her. There's nothing impeding you.
Otherwise,
gravity,
I'll do what I did last
right,
time.
Gravity doesn't fuck you up like it fucks everybody else up.
Ain't gonna hurt if I have to do it. Because
yeah, no, in this
it's kind of bullshit.
Lightning lure hurts whenever I'm level 11 now.
Okay. You guys can continue through the pass. I might have to grab you and I'll drag you all over here because it is a walkable path. I just want to ensure that you can get over there, so I'll just drag everybody over.
Okay.
I didn't realize how tedious this was going to be to walk as I built it.
It looks cool though.
Well, you haven't seen the whole thing yet, so it gets better. This is just crawling around crevasses and shit. You remember when I did Grisfolia? This is based on that, and I blew it up much bigger. And then I put ice everywhere, and then I put some other shit in it, and you'll see that in a minute. So take there, cork up there. Okay, so you guys climb in, and this room appears to be there is a large hole, which you guys do manage to, we'll say, fucking walk around because everybody's jumped across it already. But you continue on.
We're on a mission.
Yeah, I mean, it's a walking journey right now. There's not a whole lot going on.
Yeah, we are taking the hobbits to Isengard at this moment, my guy.
Soaring through the sky, little light shines.
Oh my god, Omen's theme song.
Well, I mean,
little light
you'd think she'd be screaming in the backyard against, right? You'd think she'd be screaming in the backyard against theme song right now.
Yeah.
The barnyard
Barnyardigans are back.
Right.
The Barnyardigans are back in action. Where'd I go?
We
by the
burned
way, we're
down
wanted
cities.
criminals.
Yeah, we
What the hell?
burned down cities.
Yeah, don't tell anybody you're a barnyardigan.
Wait, what?
Wanted criminals.
I said don't tell anybody you're a barnyardigan. There you go.
Yeah, my guy
got-
just fucking fell through the goddamn earth.
That's fine.
Take it one
I-
step backwards.
I
What he
think-
deserves.
I'm gonna wait here until everyone else
I
catches
fixed
up.
these. Okay.
I'm in a hole somewhere.
Let me
Yeah, I
find.
teleported away.
That's fine. Yeah, you probably drag yourself up and above. Honestly, is what happened. Let me move up a little bit. I don't see you. I'll just give you a new mini. Fuck it.
Say, can you give me control over his character real quick? I can pull him. I see him.
I don't know where his mini's at. I have to be able to click his mini.
Oh, you have to be able to click it to give it to him. Okay. Because I see him right now.
He's in the
He's right next to me and
He's right here. And we will GM tools. There you go.
Wait, right here.
Can you delete my other one?
I can't see it. No, I don't know where it's at.
You can't click on it and zoom in.
Again, I don't know where the fuck it's at.
He doesn't
Into
know
the
where he's
void.
at. He doesn't have the
in the
ability to
void.
like.
I
snap
can't
to it
just
like
find
we
them.
can.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It is. I agree.
There you go. I
Oh,
deleted
we're
it.
at the top now?
Right. You guys were at the top. Let me,
Oh, you deleted it. Okay.
I found it. Yeah. I found out how to do it. I have to go into GM mode to find it. Okay, and as you guys exit another cave, you find yourself at a fairly large plateau. And upon this plateau, there is a bridge leading across to one side. I'm sorry, leading to the other side. But I will tell you that the bridge does seem to be fairly unstable. Like even as you walk up, as the wind blows, pieces of the bridge just collapse and begin to crumble away.
Yeah, we need to be careful.
You throw me back on the board. Ended up in the void.
The void.
Yeah, you're way the hell down there.
Yeah, I don't even know where the fucking board's at. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was off in black space.
Yeah, it's. I don't know where the fuck happened to you. I'm gonna have to probably reload the damn map. Hang on. It might kick you guys off. I don't know.
Avoid.
Yeah, play. Yeah, the software is Tailspire. It's a great software. It's got some bugs. It's still open access, so it's got some issues. But we worked through them. It's the most like user intuitive one that I've seen so far. Great. I have no idea where the fuck you guys are at, and I have no idea where I've gone. So what if I just focus on that character again? Ah, there we go. Yeah, because you carried your character into fucking Narnia. That's what happened. it was way out of the map. That's why.
He fell off the bridge to Terabithia.
We need to.
He hit his head for sure.
Elf.
He died immediately on impact.
That was a sad movie.
Just like that
killed,
girl.
man. Sad movie.
It was.
Pretty sure she drowned.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The rope swing broke. She fell, hit her head, and drowned in the creek.
Yeah.
That was the story. If you read the book, it like explicitly tells you what happened.
It was
Correct,
really sad.
Yeah. It was.
I remember
My
crying.
English
And they
teacher
picked like
was a sadist about that one.
I don't know. And when I was like 13, that girl was cute as hell because she was also like 13.
Yeah.
Well, my English teacher, so we did like
yeah.
book marathon. So we read that one. We read the one about the bombing in the Tennessee church. That was like an account telling from the kid's point of view, which was we read them all in like the same like month span, and I'm like, this is depressing.
Yeah, but when I was a kid, I had a crush on that girl. So when she died in that movie, that fucked me up. As a kid, I was there. My sociopathy started right there.
Right there.
Right there. I can pinpoint the moment.
His feelings died in Terabithia.
In front of you, I don't know if you guys have zoomed out or if you click double right click on your character, and it'll lock onto your character, and then scroll wheel all the way up, and you can see like from your character's point of view what they would see, and you can rotate around, and across this bridge stands a large, almost Gothic cathedral, castle, cathedral, open interpretation. Can't really tell what its intended use is from 150 feet away, but it is important at the very least. It does look very unkept, little dilapidated. Some things are broken, some things have ice build up into them. One of the spires is broken and gone. It looks eerily reminiscent of the castle you just left underground on a smaller scale. Think summer home to what was the official castle downstairs, like in size comparison. What do you do?
Let's fucking get it.
Let's get it.
All we got out of that was let's fucking get it. I'm just kidding.
How wide is this bridge?
This bridge is 3 to 4 people wide. I think I made it. I'm 3. It's like 3 people wide. You could go 3 wide, but like I said, there are dilapidated collapse spots. Even as you stand there, pieces of the bridge do like collapse and begin to fall. The wind is like shoving rocks off of it. Little gargoyle statues are all wind eroded into almost fucking cylinder pillar looking thing. Like they're very nondescript.
Do I smell any methane?
No.
Let's blow it up.
Boring.
Bored.
You just want to blow up
light a
every fucking
torch.
mountain you see, man. You did it one time, every mountain. Does it smell like it, this motherfucker? Does it smell
I
like
didn't
meth?
even know that was really gonna happen. That was just fun.
It was, yeah, it was purely accidental. I kept describing it as like a toxic smell, and you're like, yeah, fuck it, lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
I carry Omen across.
Okay. Omen's little feet, you know, you pick a dog up out of the water and his feet be going like this. That's what I like to think of Omen doing. You know, when he gets picked up, his cloak just like rides up a little bit, and you can see his little feet just a kicking. So Omen does get to cross too. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna give you control of Omen instead of. That'd be way easier.
I don't want another fucking person to carry.
No, you got it. Choose
Standard
now.
across.
Well, he's gonna stay behind.
Maybe.
Just shove him off the bridge.
Full court.
Here we all go.
Well, I can just delete
Oh,
him and
there
say
we
he's
go.
with you, and then bring him back. Well, we'll just say he's piggybacking, and then I'll just bring him back if you guys need him for any kind of potential combat. I need the other 3 who aren't being carried to make me dex saves, please, or 4. Be 4. It'd be Korik dex saves this time, by the way, because the rock
Saves.
will collapse. A save.
16.
18.
Okay.
Vincent moontracked, and as well as
Well, he also rolled a
I
check.
guess
I
this-
need him to roll a save, but he doesn't have his headphones in. It's fine. He's got one
There you
headphone in trying to listen to us.
Mhm.
There he goes. He heard me. So we had 22 on the dex save. 7 plus what? 10?
No, 3 plus whatever his.
Oh, 9. So 12. Okay. So the 12 and the 16 do succeed.
Stand back, sorry.
The 6 does not succeed. And I need Thimble a dex save, please.
Okay,
17.
sorry. I'm good now.
17. Okay, so 17 succeeds, the 13 succeeds, and the 12. I'm sorry, the 17 succeeds, the 16 succeeds, and the 12 succeeds. The 6 does not. So I will give somebody, one person, one chance to try and catch.
Yep.
You're already on the other side with Omen. And you didn't say
Good.
you're
Yeah,
going
how
back,
far
so
away
it's
is
going to
he?
be one of them.
I'll do it.
Quite a ways. I don't know, 25
Let's say,
paces
can I
or so.
try?
Yeah, it's got to be one of the group that's with him to try and catch him.
I'll try.
That's fine. You can try. So it's going to be I'm going to say strength saving throw to try and catch him. He can try and he's already failed to save. I'll be generous. You can roll a d20 and try and like make a collaborative grab, and that might give Ben advantage.
Okay.
Okay,
12.
so you can have advantage on a strength saving throw to try and catch him. You're basically reaching out to grab him and then yanking his body weight back up.
A 9.
With a 9, it is simply not enough. As Augustus slips and falls
Just
Only one thing I can do.
into the clouds
Unfortunately. Yeah, cast Featherfall on myself.
I-
the only thing I
Um,
can do.
So now I will say that you can attempt to go after him if you would like to, because
Yeah.
you can fly. So if you use your movement, and your dash, what you got, 60 feet. You fall
Yeah, in
at
total.
20 a turn. In one whole turn in a dash, you could catch him. No, I'm sorry, two turns in a dash, you could catch him. Because he would only have fallen 40 feet, and then you're traveling 90 feet. You see the angle? I'm just guessing at this
Projector.
point. 40, 90. I don't know what the fucking conversion is. We'll say 120. You can get there.
Well, the thing is, he's falling slower than I'm moving. So.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he falls at a slower pace than you are propelling yourself. That's why you can catch him. But you do manage to get down there and grab him. Make me a strength saving throw. He is quite thick.
Thick
He's a little anorexic, but he's also a little thick.
thick boy.
What the fuck is happening?
Bye, Augustus.
Why am I only rolling that once?
And he continues to fall. I will give you one more chance.
I try it, but I cast guidance on myself.
You can do that. I will give you one more chance.
So it's
Don't-
11
And so here's the thing. Hold on.
plus-
Before we continue,
Can I?
you might get advantage here. She might be able to bardic inspire you from the top. I know that's what she's fixing to say. You can collaboratively try and grab. Now that he knows you're coming, he saw you. You reached out. You missed each other, and you just kept going. You can try to collaboratively grab. So we'll have Augustus do a d20 first.
Okay. Yeah, no, 9.
Okay,
And
not
5.
enough. Okay, so 11. Roll your
plus
plus your d4.
4.
Okay, what are you going to say to
15.
bardically inspire?
Right.
I heard fink.
I'm
I
inspired.
need a new microphone. Don't you dare let my friend die. I will fucking kill you.
Yeah, I'm not
Bardic,
inspired.
bardic fear.
The inspiration by fear.
Bardic, yeah.
Bardic fear.
Bardic intimidation. I don't think that's a thing.
I am scared of no satyr.
1d8. I'm switching my microphones. I apologize in advance for quality.
It's okay. You can take a d8. So you get a d8 and a d4.
Okay, let me roll a d8.
Okay.
So it's 15 plus 20. It's 20.
15, 20. Okay, with a dirty 20. Thanks to the saves, thanks to the extra rolls, you manage to latch arms and you can snatch him up and you carry him back to the top.
Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah. I could normally save myself.
I say that was a close one.
Already.
Deep speech.
That was a close one, he says, in deep speech.
I think I'm the only other one who
So,
understands that.
Vincent
But
and
no, see, I
Omen
guess it's gonna say back
understand
in
it.
orc, go fuck yourself.
Then I say you too, pal, in Sylvan.
Do you understand Orcish?
No.
Then you didn't fucking understand him.
He doesn't understand me.
Yeah, but
So
he's but he's also just telling
I'm
you to
gonna
go
say
fuck yourself.
too. I want to
In
say
Orcish.
piece of shit. And Sylvan.
Okay. Okay. That being said,
Language off.
the save has been made. You
Poor
do
boy.
manage to get your way across. You manage to successfully cross this foreboding bridge. And in front of you stands the entrance to this keep, this castle, buried high in the mountains. Now, I will tell you, before you approach the door, go ahead and move your mini back a little bit. Just go ahead and back them up a little bit. Thank you. Before you approach the door, I need the cleric, the bard, and we'll say Korik because he's a little nature-based, to make me perception checks, please.
Okie dokie.
22.
That was a good roll.
Yeah, I was surprised it wasn't a nat 1 again. Jesus Christ.
Another 22. Great roll from Korik, too. That modifier really fucking helps.
A 19.
Oh, yeah, it's not.
A 19. Very, very good as well. All three of you notice, as you step across, there is something peculiar about those statues standing in front of the gate. Or standing next, like on either side of the door. Standing at their posts. There's something very peculiar about these statues.
Oh, fucking hell. Animated
made of
fucking
wood?
shit.
Can I cast thaumaturgy and make a sound near it of like a fucking
Sure.
dying animal or some shit?
Sure. What are we thinking?
I don't know. That I would attack it, hear noise, and fucking swing or some shit.
Make me I'll give you performance check at advantage. How does that sound?
Yeah, I cast guidance on myself.
Yeah, sure. You're not in combat, so you can cast it. It's fine.
18 plus 3, 21.
Fail and That's fair. Both statues, upon the sound happening, immediately draw their swords and shove it into where you emanate the sound from. After about 3 seconds, their hands like rotate almost as if they're twisting the blade, and then the arm retracts and the sword immediately plunges right back into its And then their hands rest back atop their shields and stand in front.
Awesome.
Well,
Let's break them.
yeah.
Or-
Eldritch
that.
Blast.
Word of Radiance on the other one.
Okay, what am I doing here?
Chaos
Dex
ensues.
save, and then you can roll to hit. I'm sorry, is it con save for Word of Radiance?
It's a con save.
Con
yeah.
save, okay.
Plus
It's a natural
9.
19 plus 3, so 22 for con save.
You take 5 damage.
Okay, second.
Okay, plus 9 for each.
I suppose
Guidance
that-
on
22.
Starts
and then a
our-
14.
combat round. Initiating after your little surprise attack here. We're gonna have everybody roll initiative.
Okay. A 22 for the first hit and a 14 for the second.
First one hits, second one does not.
Okay, cool. So it's 1d10. So 6 points of damage, and it's slammed into the wall because it's pushed 5 feet, but it's against the wall. So.
Okay. It has it cannot be pushed.
Fuck you!
I don't know how to better describe that other than it has. I was talking about the path of the whatever barbarian
Juggernaut.
path of the mountain or whatever the fuck it was we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
There you go, path of the Juggernaut. It can't be pushed. These statues have the same ability.
It is immovable.
Okay, cool.
I don't think that's the name of the ability. I don't have it pulled up right now. It's
No.
it's something, but they are immovable beyond their own force. Is the best way to describe it. So as you shoot it, it does not move back. The energy hits it. You can see it envelop it. It knocks a little chunk of ice and a little chunk of the stone off, but there is no force back that you would be expecting from your spell.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
we're
we're
doing
gonna have
initiative.
everybody roll initiative. So
Yeah.
25 to 20.
22.
Augustus gets to go first in a battle. The
I know.
fuck is
Wow.
going on?
What a
I rolled
concept.
25.
Oric has 25, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Augustus does not get to go first in a battle. Typical.
Typical.
The rogue does. Also, wait, Corey, do you have assassinate?
He does, yes. Where he gets to. What is it? You get to crit your first hit as long as they haven't gone before you in
As long
combat.
as as long as you're
Yeah.
first in the initiative.
Augustus. Okay, let me have 15 to 20s.
17.
Somebody has to roll for Omen, please.
Oh.
What's Selman's?
+1 to initiative.
+1, so I roll it. An athletics to make it
That's fine.
13.
Okay. He is +1.
And mine's 14.
You rolled a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is +3.
Okay. Then we're gonna have. We're also going to have. Who am I missing here? Thimble. What's Thimble's? No, I'm missing one more. No, Thimble. Yeah. What's your check then?
A 5.
What a way to start back. You know.
God damn.
What a way.
First encounter back.
That's
Getting
about on
initiative.
track for Thimble, though.
That's fair, actually.
No.
Stop. Let me go.
Yeah.
Isn't your dexterity like +4 or some shit?
It's a +3.
Okay. I'm trying to find an angle I like this for this battle
I
here.
thought you had that feat where it adds like 5 to your initiative.
Just
No,
mobile,
so did
not
it.
alert. And I think
No,
I don't think it was
you're
Soda
thinking
either.
Silver.
Silver had alert?
Silver had mobile.
Yeah, but that didn't add anything to your initiative, I didn't think.
No, but she also had a +5 to initiative.
Yeah, she had crazy. And Soda had alert.
She had great decks, though, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, she had
so
a 20 to dex.
The turn order begins with Cork. You do get Assassinate, which means if you do hit, it is a crit. And you get your sneak attack, so double dice for everything.
Right, and then I get advantage, right?
You'd have to check your Assassinate feat. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it gives you advantage.
Assassinate
Well,
gives you
Assassinate
advantage, and then as long as they're surprised, it's automatically a crit.
Okay. Works for me.
Alright. Alright, so I am gonna go for the one on the left.
Yeah, so Assassinate is advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn yet. Any hit you score against surprise creature is a critical hit. Yeah, okay.
Alright, and we're considering them surprised.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm rolling the wrong.
Oh, you just change the modifier. Whatever it is. So it's +10 for the first one.
Yeah, I mean,
So it'd be 23, and then. Do you have a second shot on your Aaron?
Oh, it's not. No, sorry, I got used to rolling out.
Ben's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben gets to do everything.
The last like 3 times I've played, I've rolled for both of them.
If you were a melee character, you would get 2 attacks, but because you're not a melee character, they only give you 1 attack. I don't know why they limit you like that. I personally don't have a problem with it. I think you should be able to shoot twice. I think the issue is that it's 2 weapon fighting. It's not 2 attacks. It's because he gets to attack as a bonus action rather than dash or hide or whatever.
Right.
But you could attempt to hide as well, giving you advantage on your next attack. If you'd like to do that.
I'll hide first.
Yeah, so we'll say you maybe fire your arrow and then step back behind this pillar and duck behind it. Make me a stealth check while you're at it. The 23 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage on it. It auto crits. It doesn't matter if it's not 10 over his AC.
Right, so that's gonna be just 4. Wait. 66. So that's gonna be 12d6.
Correct. Plus the original for the bow, which I think is 2d8, and then it dumps to 4 or doubles to 4.
All right.
So 4d8 plus 12d6. Critting rogues, man. You have to roll all the dice.
All of the damage.
That'd be a lot of dice rolling.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
63.
Yeah.
Fucking immediately kill it.
It's dead.
Fucking gone.
Go on, Dick.
I mean,
he cast obliterate on it.
That's what
Wait, it's an inanimate object. He could have done that.
I'm not.
It is animated.
It is animated.
Fuck.
It's a
I
construct,
disintegrate,
but it's
which is
animated.
Correct.
10d6,
It functions as a
10d10
golem.
plus 40.
I mean, honestly, Korik is as surprised as anyone else at the fact that the arrow just like slammed forward like a cannonball and disintegrated the statue completely. It looks a little bit taken aback, so he just kind of moves out of the way.
I would be taken aback too. You guys realize? You know what? No, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, it dies. It dies.
It dies.
Yeah, no. If I pulled
it's
a
dead.
bow back and loosed it, and something, if a bow erased a direction like a warthog, I'd be pretty scared of it.
Yeah. Artillery strike.
Yeah.
Archers to the east, yes sir. Erasing the east.
Yeah. Funny enough, one of the abilities that you get when we transfer over to the new game system, which will be, we might try it next week. Honestly, if I can meet with you guys, we could try the transition next week. But one of the
got back.
I was thinking about it, and it kind of aligns with what's currently
next
happening.
week either. So
That's fair.
That's fine. You already know most of your character. I just have to work on your sword.
yeah.
One of the feats that you get, like traits is what they're called in that game system, is like rain of arrows or some shit, and as you fire one, you can turn it into like 6.
Yeah. You can turn somebody into a pincushion real quick.
And you can aim them all at the same person. Augustus, it is your turn. Oh, roll me your stealth check too, please. You did 16? Okay, I got that 16.
Yep. There's one standing.
Yeah.
Gonna take out one of the ball bearings that he got.
Okay.
He's going to tap it to the back of his glove, and basically, like, imbue it with a little bit of electricity and launch it with a catapult at the other one.
Okay, you're kind of making a rail gun out of your gauntlets.
Out of
you're
my
trying
glove.
to do.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as powerful as the enlarged spells and whatnot, but you can.
No,
you can,
he's just launching. It's just the catapult spell.
Is it a dex
catapult.
save, right?
It's a dex save. Yeah, dex save.
15. No, sorry. 16. Sorry, 16.
16. Still fails. So 3d8. 18 damage. 18 force. Force or bludgeoning?
Pretty powerful little
let me
fucking.
make sure.
Doesn't matter. It's fine. He's not.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Bludgeoning. Okay. Yeah. And I'll launch it. Basically, launch it. He's going to just launch it at that, and that's going to be his turn.
Crossed out the wrong thing.
He will, however, move. Will move forward. Which one is still up?
Yeah. Let me delete him real quick. Sorry, I gotta find out which. Shift. There we go. That one's dead.
Yeah.
He just
run up.
Splinters and shatters into a bunch of little pieces.
To the other one.
Sure.
And get in its face, just
Fine.
so it doesn't move.
I need. Let's see who's kind of in the front here. We'll just pick who's in the front. I'm gonna need Vincent and Thimble to make. Oh no, I have to roll attack something. I'm so sorry. Does a 16 hit Thimble?
Sure does.
Okay, and does a dirty 20 hits Vincent, right? You don't have 17s. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Is it a dex or anything like that?
No, none of these are straight attack.
Okay.
Okay, so a bolt releases from above you, and I'll point a little arrow to it so you can get an idea where it's coming from. Fires at you.
The tower.
From above. And smacks clean into a shoulder. We'll say it's your offhand shoulder, so it doesn't kind of impair you in any way. But a bolt slams clean into you, and you take 14 points of piercing damage. Thimble takes 13 plus 2, 15. 15 points of piercing damage. As a bolt flies from the other tower and shoots it to you. You will hear the bow reset, or the crossbow kind of crank itself to reset, and it becomes Vincent's turn.
I'm going to bolt about right there.
Okay.
And hit this dude with advantage and all the fun dice.
He has gone before. No, that one did not go before. The other one did.
And he's also in combat with somebody else, because I get my sneak attack.
Right.
I only get advantage. It is not a critical. If he's going,
because he's not
surprised anymore.
Right, he's not surprised. That's what I was thinking. I know there's a caveat to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get advantage, but it's not
Yeah.
a crit. Right, okay.
And then anytime I have advantage on an attack roll, I get sneak attack.
No, it's a crit because he hasn't gone. It's not advantage.
He's not surprised.
No, how
no.
it reads is it's a critical if it's a surprise.
If it's surprised,
enemy.
right. It's been physically attacked, it is no longer surprised.
I don't think that's right.
You can read assassinate if you want. I just read it. That's what it says.
Yeah, I know.
Well, weren't they both physically attacked before?
No, just your sound. They weren't hit. He was just hit by a ball bearing shot at him.
No, I'm saying me and Thimble hit both of the ones prior to initiative.
That
That's
was
true.
before initiative, though.
Yeah, that was technically a surprise attack, but yeah, it wasn't before I rolled the or how'd you guys roll the initiative?
Oh,
so,
they surprised. Okay, yeah, it's a critical hit. So yeah. it's
yeah,
not
I know,
surprise.
motherfucker. I know how to read.
23 to hit.
Making sure.
I'm sorry. What was it?
A 23.
23 to hit. It does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. You do get your sneak attack. It's your standard 2d8. You do not get any extra dice because it's a construct. Even it's not one of your favorite enemies from the sword.
Okay. Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. If it was gonna do the extra 2d8s.
Nope.
Okay, so just my standard 2d8.
2d8 plus whatever your
My 6 sneak
66,
attack.
yeah. And then you have the feat. If you roll sixes, you can reroll your sixes. Which we figured out last week.
15
I know you
on-
weren't here. We figured out if you go over the 3 dots on the sixes, it'll tell you. When you roll your d6s, it'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Because it's only going to show the
So-
first 3 dice.
15 on the standard attack,
Okay, 15 on the stab.
and then give me a minute rolling.
His poor computer.
2, 3, 4. I get to roll 4 of them.
Okay.
So 28.
Plus 46. Shit, it might have well been a crit.
15
Plus another one.
and 3.
Okay, so what is that? 43. No, that's not right, is it? Yeah, 43, 46, plus the original 15. Go on, Dick.
As I move up to the side of him, I just from the side just try to hit him where the weak spot or like the crack would be.
It's made of stone.
Yeah, but if there was any cracks from the other attack, from
Sure.
the ball bearing or anything.
Tell it
Yeah.
how you want it. I just wanted to make sure you realized it wasn't a person.
Yeah, that's why I said weak spot or crack.
Okay,
Because it's just, I'm trying to
you're right.
shatter the
Tell it how
stone,
you want it.
pretty
I'm
much.
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Tell it how you want it.
I get it to the side, and where that ball bearing hit him and cracked, I swing my sword right into that crack and pretty much just cause him to crumble.
Okay, yeah, as it falls over, it shatters into a bunch of pieces. Like when you watch somebody get frozen with liquid nitrogen in a movie and you tip them over and they fucking, they spread into a million. That's what it looks like. It just spreads into a bunch of pieces. And he is out. It is. You got anything else?
I'm going to use my bonus action to throw it at the dickhead in the tower.
I'm gonna say he's got.
My deck.
I know. Yeah, he's got definitely full cover from you. Not even 3/4 cover.
Mhm.
So I'm pretty sure full cover is a guaranteed miss.
I ignore.
You
Unless
ignore.
it is full cover.
You ignore half. We talked about this. You ignore
Yeah.
half. Your 3/4 cover is the standard +2, and then I'm pretty sure full cover is a guaranteed miss. Let me check. A target with total cover can't be targeted by ranged attacks.
Yeah, 'cause you don't
by
have
specifically
lights.
by an attack or a spell, although some spells can reach such a target by including in an area effect. A target has
Okay,
total
he's in
cover
full
that's
cover.
completely keeled. Yeah, he's completely covered by it. You move too far forward, it'd be like looking up at something that is standing on a platform. You can't see over the platform. Had you stayed back, or if you pushed back, you could try and throw one. But I'm gonna say that you probably used all your movement.
I only have like 5 foot of movement left.
Yeah, it would.
I couldn't get back far enough.
I don't think you get back far. Right. You would actually,
Which is
like
fine.
right now you're in full cover. You can't be targeted from him.
Yeah,
But
that was my next thought. It's like if he's in full cover, that means I'm in
correct.
full cover.
Correct.
All right,
Next
then,
we
yeah, I'll
got
just end my turn.
Pep. Pep, the 2 statues in front of you have collapsed and crumbled, but you do know that there are 2 that shot from one from each tower.
Can you give me the ability to actually make my character fly?
Do you not? Oh, I gave it to you. Yeah, you have it.
No, I don't have the little clear bottom thing.
Oh, to fly. I'm sorry. I thought you said play. I was like, you have control of your character. I didn't know what you meant.
No.
So,
Rounded. Their wings have been clipped.
I go right here.
Okay.
So I'm up against the wall.
Yeah, okay.
Let me look at my spell. Because I know I got like some radius thing that I could do.
Okay.
Third level spell. Where the hell is my cloud of daggers?
I think you're thinking Baldur's Gate. No, I'm kidding. It's funny for a second because Adam's been yelling at Hobo about that shit all day. Throw off your fucking cloud of daggers.
Maybe don't walk in it.
She's got a point.
Yeah,
Got a point.
I mean,
Doesn't help
it's kind of
whenever all my characters are melee.
Yeah.
don't walk into the flying daggers.
Damn, this is taking too long. Holy shit, it's so weird trying to look through shit and the... Wait, could I fill the fucking room up there with water? Flush 'em
Sure.
I
out.
think so.
You could. It's an open window, but you can create, I think, 30 feet, like 30 cubic feet. You could fill it up, but
Yeah.
it's gonna flood right out the windows.
Yeah, no, like I'm flushing the dude out the window.
You could try. I'll have him roll a con save to try and not be. I would deck save. I don't know. What would you prefer
Dex
here?
save.
Deck save, maybe?
Okay, I'll have him roll a deck save.
If I do that, okay. I wanna... What level spell is that, actually? It's like 2, right?
Create water. I think it's a 2.
Oh, it's 1.
Oh, what? Okay. Well, roll
Yeah.
your
I
D100
cast it inside the tower that I'm closest to.
That's fine. I know it's within your range. You're good. Roll your D100.
Yeah. 64.
All right. I need you to roll a melee attack.
A melee attack?
Yep. I guess it's
18.
it's unarmed strike. Does an 18 hit?
Oh, an unarmed strike?
Yeah, would it be an unarmed strike? I don't know. Are you carrying your mace? Like, are you casting from your mace? Are you using it as like a focus, or are you just waving your hands? Like, that's my question.
Oh, yeah, I guess. So.
Yeah, which
unarmed.
one? Okay.
Unarmed.
Okay.
18.
Okay. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. You hit yourself. Roll your
2
whatever
damage.
your damage is. Yeah. That's the effect. And no, your spell fails.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, your spell fails. You immediately make an unarmed strike against a random creature within 5 feet of you. If there is no creature within 5 feet of you, you target yourself. That's why Corey hit his dog yesterday or last week.
Did he roll a 64?
Anyway,
bonus action. I'm going to cast a 3rd level healing
Can't
word.
cast 2 leveled spells. It has to be a level and then a cantrip.
Really? Can't be a bonus action.
You would have had to have cast a action cantrip to cast a bonus action level spell, or a leveled action spell to cast a cantrip bonus action spell.
I've been doing that the entire campaign.
Okay, I haven't paid attention until right now. You just said 3rd level and then 1st level. That's the first time I've noticed it. But yeah, that's like pretty standard across the board. Most people. A lot of people don't let you cast more than 1 spell in a turn. You have to choose either bonus action or action. I just let people cast both because I feel like you're a skilled mage. You should be able to do both. But being it, you could do a 3rd level, mass healing word, and then a 3rd level lightning bolt at the same time. I don't know if they're both fucking actions, whatever. You can't do an insane amount of damage and heal at the same time. That's the premise. You don't want to let people do both.
Oh, then I'm done.
Okay. Let me have Bowman go next? Who's gonna do what for Omen?
Shit, I can't access his thing, can I?
No, but I can tell you. What would you like to do? Would you like to cast a spell?
Fuck yeah, I would like to cast a spell.
Okay, we got Magic Missile. Mind Spike. Tasha's Mind
sleep?
Whip. No, he does not have sleep. He has Shatter.
Shatter?
He has Shatter.
How
and
many
his
spell
60-foot
slots?
radius. He's got quite a few. He's got 3 first level, 3 second level, 3 third level, 3 fourth level, 2 fifth level, and 1 sixth level spell.
And are they all open?
No. 6th is used. There's 2 left in 5th, 1 left in 4th, 2 left in 3rd, and then 2nd, 1st are open.
Third level shatter and the
Third level shatter. Cast it. Okay, so it's roll 48. I'm gonna have the guy roll a con.
48.
Fails. 100% fails. It was like it's fucking 6. Yeah, 48.
11.
11. Okay. Okay. And hold on, no, and there's a third level. Oh, it automatically did. Okay, yeah. It automatically added it. That's fine. So you know the exact target location until the spell ends, and its concentration up to an hour. You can repeatedly. No, I clicked on Mind Spike. Didn't I? I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong fucking thing. I clicked on the wrong thing. A sudden, loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point we choose. 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point. It must make con save. Creature takes 38 thunder damage, or half as much damage on success. A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on saving throw. Let me see if it rolls that one. No. A non-magical object that is being worn or carried also takes damage. Okay, so no.
The ballista doesn't take damage.
It's not a ballista.
Is it a ballista, or is it just a stone with like a crossbow? With
stone crossbow.
Oh.
I could have made it a ballista, and that would have really fucking hurt.
That would.
Well, you did nearly 20 damage on one arrow, so.
Yeah, ballistas are 2d12.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, that's around 20 something.
I think average on 2d12
rolls.
is like 14 to 16. Yeah. No, sorry, it's 14 to 18. 2d12s.
Which is how much they got hit with.
That would be the other statue. He's dead. Thimble, it is your turn. What would you like to do, ma'am? Oh, tilt the mic towards you.
You're muted on Discord.
Oh, that's right. You're muted on Discord. There you go.
Everything's awful. Someone shot at me, so I'm gonna shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone shot at me, so I'm
Do you want to remute? Do you want?
You got this.
I'm gonna
You can
shoot
do
them
it.
back.
Okay. What do you shoot
There you
them
go.
with?
Eldritch Blast. What
All right.
else?
Listen.
You started
I
blasting.
wanted to hear it.
I start fucking
Do you-
blasting
listen.
with the whole finger guns and everything.
It has been probably 35 sessions. Do you want to tell people what your Eldritch Blast looks like?
Sure. So finger guns, tiny swords, little cocktail swords. And it's a dark gray.
Like the aura that
Pew,
comes
pew.
off of them, like a dark gray.
Yeah, pew pew pew.
We can have
Yeah,
spaghetti
tiny
westerns
tiny
again.
little cocktail swords that look like her sword.
Yeah, they look like
Her
they look like
her
a little
old
druid
sword. Yeah.
Okay, let me have your rolls, please.
Sure. So first one is a 27. The second one's a 26.
Both crit.
Both crit.
Both
Okay.
crit. Very nice. Good rolls.
So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 D10.
Shit. It is. Yeah, I mean even. It's fine. Fuck
31
it. They can be crits.
plus
I'll
plus 10. 41 points of damage.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, fucking. All you guys can die. It's dead. Go on. What happens? What happens this one? Go on, Dick.
Tiny cocktail swords just stab into the stone.
Yeah.
making a little smiley face.
Oh god, you fired like 30 of them?
Making a little
I
smiley
was
face.
expecting 2, but it's a well, fuck it.
Well,
They're,
it is 2,
it's double
but
crits.
they're,
It's double
they're
crits. We're allowed to say it.
beams.
That's true.
They're beams.
That's true.
And so she makes a little smiley face on the stone statue.
Okay. I'm impressed. It does explode into a bunch of little pieces. Let me be put the roof back on. Turn order starts back to Cork. You are hidden, so you get advantage on your original attack, which gives you your your sneak attack.
All right, so I was AFK for just a second. What exactly are we attacking now? Because all I knew about was the two statues.
There were also 2 crossbow statues in each pillar. One in each pillar, and she had just killed 1, so there's 1 more in the left pillar. I'll make a little mark for you here. That shot at them. So if you come from here up here.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
All right. Well then, I am gonna bonus action hide.
Yeah, you already hit. You're good. That's why you get advantage.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. And then yeah. Let's... All right, 24 to hit.
24 hits. Is that no 24? I'm sorry, 24 is a crit. Go ahead. It's double dice.
Oh, all right.
Which doubles your fucking. Fuck you guys. Everybody dies to crits. Doubles your damn sneak attack.
It's all the nat ones we rolled earlier.
Yeah, I know. It's making up for it. I'm just unhappy about it. I thought this was going to be a little more challenging.
So 18, I guess.
Okay, well, double sneak attack as well, because you get advantage. You have advantage on the attack because you're hidden.
Yeah, double sneak attack.
And you get double sneak attack. Jesus Christ. I know your computer's shitting a brick right now, rolling all those dice across the screen. Fuck! Go on, Dick.
Hey, he's not done yet. He has 2 more d6s to roll.
No, he doesn't have the feat that lets him double.
Doesn't have the
He doesn't have the
explosive
he
dice.
doesn't have the
get to reroll
exploding
his
die
sixes.
feat.
I thought he had that feat.
Ben has
No,
it. He
that's
doesn't
me.
have it.
Ben has it.
I mean, he just does the same thing, like grabs an arrow, pulls it back, let's fly.
Direction destroyed.
Explodes.
Just watches it turn to dust.
Yep.
I was fucking shell shocked.
Oh, you bastards. Take all my fun away.
He had this great combat experience.
How,
It was a short one, damn it, but it was supposed to be a little more challenging. I didn't want to put you against out of turn order, yeah. I didn't want to put you guys against another set of enemies that had 200 plus HP. Because you were all on the brink of death.
Yeah.
But I also think you realized if they don't have over 100 HP, they get 1 shot.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm rolling a d100
Listen,
because I'm casting.
I thought
Okay,
these
what are
were
you
gonna be
casting?
beefy,
Oh, you
and my
casting, like,
first
a healing
shot was
spell?
gonna have disintegrate.
38. It's mass cure wounds.
Okay. Disintegrate is non-animate objects.
No, that's obliterate. Disintegrate is the spell.
Right, which is
That
within
sword
the
has.
ability obliterate.
It's a different spell.
Yeah.
It's a different spell.
Obliterate's not a spell.
Obliterate is the ability you gave my sword to do the 5-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
Disintegrate is a spell on my
Yeah,
sword.
disintegration ray is the.
It's not disintegration ray. Obliterate uses a smaller form of disintegrate. That's why it's written inside of that ability.
Okay, because then that's changed since the last.
No,
Because on
that's
the
been
other
the
one,
same
I
the
had
entire
the
time.
option to use the spell. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's been. I never changed that. That's been the same the entire time. But yeah, no, that's you're getting a muted version of the spell disintegrate is what it is.
Okay.
That way you can't cast a fucking whatever it is 30-foot cube and it just ceases to exist.
Level 5, yeah, a level 5
Right.
spell.
I'm sorry, 38 was your...
Yeah.
So I closed out the page. Give me 1 second. Hey, I don't think we've hit that one before. 38 doesn't sound familiar. We have not hit this one before. Your spell succeeds.
Okay.
An overly excited flock of colorful birds will appear in your space and attack you. The flock disappears after 1 minute. It uses the stat block of a swarm of ravens.
Okay, everyone heals 16.
Then you get attacked by a swarm of ravens.
Yeah, you do. It doesn't tell me how many are in there.
It just says a stat block of the swarm. Is there no stat block for just a swarm of ravens?
There is, but I was wondering if there's like 4 in there. Do I roll for how many? I don't know. Does it just 20 hit?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, no. 6. I finally use the dice for that one. Not great. 4 damage.
I'm just gonna start flying around continuously away from them.
That's fine. I mean, they can move too and chase you.
No,
they have
what,
50 feet of flying. You enter a mini combat is what just happened.
Well, I'm dashing constantly. That's 60 feet.
Okay, they have a standard fly feet of 50 feet.
Okay, well, fuck off. So what is it? 4 damage?
Yeah, you take 4 damage originally.
Okay.
Do you want to hit them?
Sure.
If you dash away,
Sure.
they get an attack of opportunity.
Sure, I'll hit them.
Okay, what do you roll? What's go ahead, roll some. Give me some. Bitch slap some fucking.
Does a nat 20 plus 7, 27 hit?
Yeah, it
No.
does. Not a crit though. No, I'm kidding.
Well, it's a
Nat
crit anyways.
20.
It's nat 20.
Well, you know,
7.
sometimes. 7. Okay, you kill one of the 4 birds.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 3 left.
Yeah, there's 3 left. 19 hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 10. I'm trying to think what kind of damage. 10 piercing damage. It's your turn.
Yep.
You guys are all just watching him
Can
get
none of us
attacked by.
see?
You guys are all just watching
Yeah, I
him
was
get
about to
attacked
ask, can
by
any of
a
us
swarm of
help?
birds.
I
Yeah,
cast
you can
Toll
help
the
him.
Dead and target 3 of them.
Okay.
Wisdom saves.
Toll the Dead being a leveled spell, correct?
No, it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip? Okay.
It attacks 2 of them.
Okay. What'd you say for a check? Con?
Wisdom.
Wisdom 16 and a 19.
One of them fails.
Okay.
The one who fails takes 14. The other one takes 7.
Okay, both of them die. There's only 1 bird left.
Yep.
Can I shoot it with my bow, try to help it?
Yeah. This is 17 hit.
Yeah.
It's 5. Go ahead. What was your shot?
I'm
Rolling.
He's gonna try to assist you. 22 hits. Yeah, go ahead. It's a crit actually, so we'll just say he's dead. Okay.
Yeah, because he was also gonna get some sneak attack.
It was an advantage anyway. He was in combat with me.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so this swarm of ravens ceases to exist. Just as you hit it, they just kind of in a puff of feathers that dissipate as they hit the ground. Each of them, you know. It's funny. It looked funny in my head because birds that are like 3/4 the size of you
Chasing after him.
are just chasing you, and you're
Well-
just like, get off of me.
I cast Healing Word on myself at 1st level.
Okay.
72.
Let me scroll.
It's not 38 again. So, you know it's not Raven.
What direction would you like to be facing right now?
Whatever direction. Fucking over here, I guess.
Okay. It's gonna be Augustus and Vincent. I need you both to make me
Does it
wisdom saving throws.
succeed?
Yes, it does succeed. You do.
Fuck.
Wisdom saving throws, please.
9.
Cool. Ah, that's not so bad.
15.
What'd you get?
17.
What's your spell save?
15.
Vincent fails.
Okay.
Fuck.
And it's not a dex save, so you don't get evasion. No, I'm sorry. That's not dex save. That's okay. Dodge. Does evasion work against spells? I think it's intended
but
use
only
as spells,
dex
right?
saves.
Is it spells that
only
require?
dex
Read it.
saves.
Is it spells that require
I
dex
think I
saves?
have one that's one thing and one that's another.
That's what I think. One is
Those are
against
for
spells, and I
evasion.
think one's the other way.
Yeah.
I know uncanny dodge is dexes. I need you to just check evasion. That's what I'm worried about. And then
Okay, it would be uncanny. It would be uncanny dodge when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. I can half it.
it's not an attack,
evasion.
though. It necessarily is. It is a save. I don't
Evasion
think it
just
counts.
you don't take damage if you succeed on that dex
Yeah.
save.
Yeah, evasion.
Okay, so it's dex
when a
saves, okay.
subject.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So,
dex saves.
He becomes effectively in your head your worst nightmare. So it could be Sam. He just morphs into Sam.
Yeah, that can fly.
Yeah,
He's flying.
which is scarier, I would assume. You drop whatever you are holding, and you become frightened for the next minute. You are
Holding his
utterly
sword.
terrified of him.
I'm holding my bow because I just shot one.
Oh, that's right.
right.
You're holding your
Now, Augustus, he met your check, right? 17?
bow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you succeed. You're fine.
I drop my bow and crumple into a little bitch, I guess.
You guys all watch him as he shoots the bow, shoots an arrow. It hits a raven, and then he immediately just goes into the fetal position and throws the bow on the ground.
Way to moon track.
This guy really liked birds.
the mental toil of
He was
attacking a
he
bird.
was aiming for Peb.
Too much. It's too much.
Can I cast Calm Emotions on him?
Absolutely, you can. And I'm not gonna make you roll a d100 for it. You can just calm him.
So many D100
I don't want this to happen again. We can just, it's fine.
before we get a whole other swarm.
No, but I could get a 100.
You could. Do you want to do it? You want to roll your d100?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
20.
He's gonna end up getting us all killed.
It's not a 100. The mountain underneath you collapses. No. Augustus, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Does it succeed?
It does succeed.
So
Seven.
if they're frightened or anything, they're just it's a fucking 20-foot radius. So
Right.
7.
Hang on, I gotta type this in. So it's a 20-foot radius based on him, right?
well, I mean, I can put it like at
He's
Right.
gonna be in it either way if you center it on him. That's my question. You're centering it on Vincent,
yeah,
correct?
sure.
Okay. So for a split second, Vincent crumpling up and going into super bitch mode, is the funniest fucking thing you have ever seen. And he casts Tasha's hideous laughter on you. So there's a we'll call it one turn just for the sake of a 6-second period. where that is the funniest shit you have ever seen. You fall on the ground and you start laughing at Vincent prone on the ground in super bitch mode. And then as soon as the calming motions emanates from him in that radius, you're fine. It was still the funniest shit you've ever seen.
What a moon trek.
What a well-timed... I mean, there could not have been a better role for this.
No.
Except for cast 8 fireballs in the same place. Which you guys still haven't found. It's on this list.
I'm gonna find it.
One day, my man's gonna cast... He's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds, and then it just be 8 fireballs.
It's gonna succeed, but you're dead anyway.
Yeah, your spell succeeds. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
Your spell succeeds, but everybody's dead.
Alright.
8 level 8 fireballs dropped in the same spot. Okay, everybody's alive. Everybody's up. Everybody's there. What are we doing currently? Would you guys like to end the night before we continue inside?
The
There's
tears.
more fighting inside. Why can't we just have a camp out here?
I would like to sleep.
I was trying to be in enclosed walls to camp.
Rest.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? If that's the case, you guys would like to be inside. I understand that. Look. I'll open the doors. You can step inside. I'm gonna say, for the sake of shits and giggles, you cannot explore. We'll end the session right here. But on the table in front of you, you do find a fully set table.
Oh.
I mean, it's got everything that's here. It's got a roast pig. It's got a fresh turkey. It has little sausages. It's got breads. It's got cheese. It's got fruits, vegetables. All of it looks like it was just put out.
Look at that shit.
Perfect.
We're Goldilocks and 3 bears singing this shit.
See that bearskin rug? It's alive. That used to be
We're definitely.
fucking
It's
Alidor.
the owner. No.
We're eating all their food. We don't give a fuck
Used to-
whose it was.
It used to be Alidor.
So we'll
Permanently
say,
wild
just
shape.
everybody shove your little characters around the table. They don't have to go in a chair. Just set them near the table. So we'll say you guys made it to the table. Everybody's begun their little chow
You
down.
fucker took my seat.
And we will say that there you go.
Had the camera turned on.
You're good. And I will, you know what, just for the sake of us feeling like a group. Where's he at? Where's the old man? Hold on.
You deleted him.
Yeah, no, but I'm looking for where the fuck his character's at on this list. I'm just looking for the old wizard. There he is. There. Alright, so everybody's got a chair. Everybody's grouped up. And for the sake of that will be where we round off the evening. Does anybody have any questions for me?
I'd like to cast Zone of Truth.
On
who was
me?
Thimble's
I'll
husband?
roll. I'll roll for it.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Zone of Truth.
joking.
Pep has been the big bad all along.
Fucking knew it.
What do we think my wisdom modifier is?
Plus 9,000.
2.
-4.
2.
-5. You have a fucking 1.
What?
Here's the dump stat.
What do we think? Seriously, what do we think my personal wisdom stat is? And I'll tell you what the roll
Maybe
is
like a
after.
2.
Plus
Like a 2.
Okay, that's an
Plus
18.
2.
So I'm gonna
Average.
succeed against your wisdom. I'm gonna succeed because it's 16 plus 2.
Oh, okay. You're like in person.
Right, me as a person, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like your wisdom's like solid 10.
Solid 10. Only
Average.
10. Average. You have the worst wisdom.
You have like
Perfectly
a 12 in
average.
intelligence.
Rough. These insults. You guys are just slinging them at
12
me.
in
You guys are
intelligence.
just slinging
That's
the
all
insults
your
at me. It
doctor
hurts.
It's
gets you.
above. It's above
That's all your
average.
doctor gets you. It's a 12.
You're no fucking Einstein, so I wouldn't say you're like 16 or something.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty smart
You've
guy
learned.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
I'm smart enough to know that a dragon might all of a sudden appear with the insults towards the DM.
No, I'll take
It
it
won't happen
personally.
because I'll buy him a pub sub and make it all better.
Maybe.
We'll bribe him with
Maybe.
food. It's fine.
Bribe
Who
him
was-
with a pub sub. It works every
who
time.
was-
It's
Yeah,
never
I'm being
worked yet.
realistic.
It's never worked yet. That's all I'm
It
saying.
works every
Most-
time.
It ain't worked
Most
yet.
people are average.
It's fair.
Most people are average. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I disagree. The average is carried by the high. Just statistically speaking, you have outliers on the top and the bottom, right? And you're gonna have your bell curve along the center. Your average isn't exactly an average. It's just where the largest grouping of people are at.
Correct.
So your average could actually be a higher number than your most occurring digit, right? Two different things.
Hey man, I'm just saying, like, average in D&D is like 0.
Average
so
is a 10. Yeah. That is correct. I need to figure out who we are going to raid real quick. They're doing Dungeon the Mad Mage. I don't like Dungeon the Mad Mage, so we're not going to follow them. Should go to the same people we always go to. Does anyone have any other questions for me?
Who was Silver's husband? Never found it.
That's question
Silver's
for her.
husband?
That's question for
Never
her.
got to
Who
find
was
it out.
Silver's
That's question for her.
husband?
I cast Zone of Truth again, so you have to
I
re-roll.
gave you all of this stuff to work with for
You did.
Silver.
You did. Silver's husband was a noble. He was a very handsome man. He was not the brightest, but he was brave. He was clean shaved. We'll say for the sake of argument. He had pretty hair. It probably shoulder length, curly brown hair. We will say he was the. What the fuck's the next in line to a lord? It's a duke, right?
Duke.
Something
Okay.
like that, yeah.
Duke
Fucking
of a
jester.
duke of a region, fairly large region, within the country that you are technically a bastard duchess of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see.
I didn't make up
Poor
a name
dude.
for her, but
Is
that
it
was
the
that was the
Duke
basic
from the
information that I had.
Wow.
fucking
I didn't create a name for it.
the dragon lair
Yeah.
fucking fight club thing.
Fucking Fight Club. Oh my god. My
Did she kill
husband
her
was
husband?
actually
No.
the dude I fucking
No.
punched up.
You
fucking
put your
dual
foot through
shield.
the head. Yeah, you put your foot clean
Yeah.
through his fucking chest. No, that was not your husband. No, that could have been a lover, and you chose not to have him.
No,
You
No.
chose not
As
to
you-
have him.
as you
To
beat
kill
him.
him
I'm-
instead.
Listen,
No.
I'm talking about the
You-
fucking gladiator fight.
Silver's
thing with
got
the dragon.
strong morals. She's a married woman.
okay, so you're talking about Yornir when Yornir saw the in the gladiator pit. That's what you're talking about.
The Duke dude who was in the fucking room that
The
other
fat
people-
one?
He died.
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not Duggar, but
There was another guy in there.
he was there. It wasn't the one you're thinking of though.
He was there.
He would have been sitting in like a skybox fancy stand area, but not with the local government.
He was there.
He was there.
He would
Wow.
be above
But-
said
but-
local
He's
government.
But-
probably fucking dead.
No.
No,
He's
he
still
didn't
alive.
live in a Kafla.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
left Althkala after that. He didn't know
there
who
for
you
the
were.
dragon fight.
There could have been this whole storyline about Silver finding her husband.
Right.
Silver wasn't even
So I like to think that you had gone
Wasn't
by.
even present for her own wedding.
there. Yeah.
I like to think that you had gone by Nienna before you had left, and you started going by Silver as kind of a pseudonym to hide your personality with the mask, right?
Hmm.
I don't know if that's actually what you did. I just like to think that's what you did. So he would know of you as Nienna, and he would know of you with a painted portrait. I'm going to assume when you left, you also changed your hair,
Probably.
and you wore a mask, especially in Athkatla. So as you arrived, nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Hmm.
So you could have met him.
Who knows?
And you would only know him based off of a portrait. The same thing, like a fucking, picture yay or so big, 5x9,
Right.
6x9, whatever. Whatever standard photo is. Was it 5x7? That sounds right. Yeah, standard like painted portrait, tiny one, nothing special.
Hmm.
The reason specifically, historically speaking, dukes and duchesses, lords, ladies, whatever, would give away a photo like this big was because the portrait couldn't be painted that detailed. But if you painted one that's this big, you could paint a very good detail. But if you painted this big, you have to shrink the person. You have to The reason why is so they could sell. If they sent you a portrait that was this big, chances are they were ugly. You didn't want to marry this person. They were not attractive. Think grandpa whose Facebook photo looks like this.
That's like every grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he only knows
That's
how to
the
take
point.
photos with his phone on his knee. Yeah.
That's the point.
That's the modern equivalent of tiny portrait from the past. That's historically speaking. That's what that's from. Why they sent small instead of large portraits.
Right.
So you would only know him from a 5x7 roughly sized portrait, and it was painted, so not perfect details.
Mhm. Rest in peace, that storyline.
It existed.
It existed just now when you had decided to
It
pull a description out of your ass about this character and place him in Othkotla.
I actually had it planned where you were going to run into him at some point.
Oh, I'm not shocked.
I don't think I had him designed like in my head what I had. I wanted him to be like a fairly handsome guy, and I wanted him to be incredibly nice, and like and understanding of why she ran away. Why would he want to marry somebody he doesn't know? He was forced into this by his parents too, and I was gonna try an enemies to lovers trope you.
Oh my fucking god.
I was gonna try.
Nice try, bitch. Can't fool me.
Anybody have any other questions for me?
No, it ties up the main loose end that we had created and ended at the same time.
Okay.
I do have a question. Why are there no dogs at the dinner table? We should have a
'cause
dog
I don't
and
have the
a
minis.
shark dog and
Bled.
a pseudo dragon. No, wait, there is a pseudo dragon.
Only one
There
There
is.
should
pseudo-dragon.
be a
so-
pseudo dragon.
They're incredibly hard to keep track of, and then when I pull them all back in, I have to like make you guys have them, and then you have to carry 4 minis across the map one at a time. It's easier for me to just give you your mini, and we just theater of the mind your little creatures in.
We should have a dog and a shark puppy and
Yeah.
a pseudo dragon.
I agree.
And Gisborne.
2
All
pseudo
of
dragons
these
actually. And
All
Gisborne.
of these
Only
seats
one.
should be filled.
2
Wait,
because
two.
Korik
We
has
had the
twin.
one that disappeared. The
Right,
other one
Korik has
disappeared.
twin pseudo dragons. One, they're both.
Yeah.
I think they're both silver dragon. Both silver pseudo dragons. I think. I don't
It's
remember.
like a brass and a silver or some shit.
For sure.
Elian, I think, had the brass one,
Mm-hmm.
which
I think
was
mine bronze.
maybe it was bronze. Yeah, and then it was sitting on Silver's like neck, draped over it. So when Silver disappeared, the pseudo dragon went with it.
Farewell, tiny friend.
Anything else? Anybody got?
Nope.
All right. With that being said, for everybody who's here, we appreciate you so much. We will see you all next week. If you care to show up, Saturday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. We are here every week doing this as long as I don't have internet problems and nobody's sick. Is next week the beginning of a month? No. So, but Ben said he won't be here next week, so we'll be down maybe 2 people next week. So maybe, you know what? This week, you know what we'll do? We'll plan the one shot.
3.
This week, me and you, Adam, will plan the one shot.
Okay.
And then this weekend, the rest of you who are here, being Nick, well, do you want me to play or do you want to run it? No, it's the same
I
thing.
mean,
Shit, do you
okay,
want to run it or do you
we'll
want me to
go
run it?
figure it
It'd
out.
probably be smart that I run it. That way I can get used to running the system.
That way you can get used to running
Right,
the new
okay.
system.
Okay. So yeah, so
We can
it'll
plan
be
it,
it'll be
yeah.
Nick, Lee, Adam, and Silver or Hobo. We'll play a 4-person version of the new game system that we're going to be swapping to. Dan, does that mean I have to do my speech now?
No. Do it
Sure
at
is.
the beginning of the other one.
Sure does.
At the
Beginning of
beginning
our
of when we
official first
officially
game.
started? Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's a little more. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we need it to be the official start. That's the only way
You're
it's
right.
going to make sense.
You're right. Oh my god, that means I have to give 2 speeches. I have to
Sure
do my intro speech and then that one. Okay. Okay. For anybody who's here, we appreciate you so much. If you're curious about past sessions, please go to YouTube. As you're on YouTube, go to the little search bar, type in LikelyAMimic. There's 59 sessions prior to today. There's a shitload of gameplay. There's a shitload of comedy, and there's a shitload of me bullying my players.
There is.
Also, us bullying our DM.
It's
And
fine.
then us bullying Ben.
That's true. I do believe that. We like
Oh,
it's
okay.
synonymous now in
It's in there.
Faerun, like the whole well, I mean planet wide, fuck it at this point. Terrell, the whole planet. Shitting yourself is called a moon track.
Called a moon track.
Because it comes out of your ass, so it's mooning, and then it's a track because you're leaving a mark. Moon track. It's synonymous. It's a fun fact. It got created. You could thank Lee for that, by the way, Ben.
Yes.
Lee made that shit up on the off the cuff. I was like,
Also,
who's got
the
an
reason
idea
I
for what
burned out
happens?
cities.
Yeah, I was like, who's got an idea of Vincent's fun fact? We need one. And he's like, he shits himself. And I was like, what? All of us just what? And then he explained it.
Adult diapers.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's what he said. He wears adult diapers, which means
I said it's a moon track.
which would imply that you have
That he
a
shits
loose
himself.
bowel.
On the regular.
What happens when you shove things in
When
your prison
when you
pocket for too
heavily
long?
exert yourself, maybe when you
For
dash
shame.
all three of your options, maybe you shit yourself a little bit.
You leave a moon
I don't know.
track. It's fine.
Anyways, for anybody's here, we appreciate you so much. We're gonna raid Down to Die role playing. They're fantastic. They're funny. I don't
They're
know.
good
You'll
people.
see them. They're good people. They're very nice. So we're gonna raid them in I guess 10 seconds is what it's gonna take. Again, we appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you again next week. Have a great night.
Good night.
Hang on, wait.
Oh,
Wait.
oh. There we go.
Yeah, it takes a second.